Welcome to day one of our Peak Performance Challenge. Many of us want more focus into some areas of our lives. Maybe you joined this challenge hoping to increase your ability to focus as well. But focus isn't just a mindset. Focus is a state that your body creates. This is why we start here, onto your mat, with this gentle morning mobility sequence, with some movement designed to wake up your nervous system and help you switch right in the morning into a state of mental clarity. In these next minutes, I invite you to notice and be more aware of the connection between your movements and your breath, and notice how presence while you move then transforms also into presence into your mind, into a more focused and sharp mind. This is the foundation for our next 21 days of building focus, resilience, and intention. Let's begin. We start sitting onto the ground in any comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit kneeling onto your knees, you can use a prop under your seat bones if you need to find a more comfortable position. Once you found it, roll the shoulders back and down, close your eyes. We start by taking just a couple of deep breaths in and a couple of deep breaths out. Slowly building connection with our breath, simply noticing. We don't have to force anything. We just want to notice the air flowing in and out our body. Bring your awareness to your nostril. Feel the air flowing in your nostrils, colder on the inhales. Notice the air flowing out your nostrils, maybe warmer on the exhale. Now, gently open your eyes. We begin physical practice. Start by sitting with your legs extended out to the front. Extend your legs out, flex your feet, press the back of the knees onto the ground. Inhale, both hands reach above the head. Exhale, starting from your hips, start to fall forward and down. Hands onto the ground, maybe next to your thighs, or maybe hands onto your shins. If you can grab your toes by keeping your back straight, then do that. But if you have to round the spine in this way to touch your toes, then it's better to keep your hands onto the ground or onto your shins. What matters is having a straight back and be able to rotate the pelvis forward. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. Release. Hands next to your buttocks, cross your feet, roll over your hands and knees. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your belly, push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Inhale, arch the back, look up, let the belly drop towards the ground. Exhale, round the upper back, push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, look at your belly. You can follow your own natural breathing pattern. Every time you inhale, you drop the belly, you arch the back, you look up. Every time you exhale, you round the spine, pushing really against the ceiling with your shoulder blades. A few more movements, a few more times. Movement in sync with your breath. You start the movement when you start your breath. You finish the movement when you finish the inhale or the exhale. This helps to foster conscious attention and focus. Last time, arch the back, look up, inhale. And exhale, bring the spine back to neutral, rotating the pelvis under, tucking in the tailbone, belly button towards the spine. Shoulders right on top of the wrist, push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, tuck the toes, and then lift the knees off the ground just a couple of centimeters. Activating our quads, our core, our shoulders. Deep inhale. And exhale. Knees together, drop the knees onto the floor, flatten your feet onto your mat, sit onto your heels. Bring both hands out, palm facing each other, and then we flip them so that the palms are facing out, back of the hands facing each other. One hand on top of the other one, interlock the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, curl your arm, bring the hands to your chest and fall down, forehead onto the ground. Inhale, push the hips up, extend the hips forward, extend the arms back, and exhale, curl the arm to your chest and fall forward, forehead onto the ground. Inhale, extend, push the hips forward, arms back, exhale, curl, and fall down. Inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. From here, your hands, extend the hands towards the front of the mat, hands shoulders width apart. Press with the palms against the floor and try to push your seat bones closer to your heels. Forehead onto the ground, a little bit more active child pose. One more deep breath in. And exhale out. Pressing your hands onto the ground, tuck the toes, and slowly start to lift the knees off the ground. Extending maybe your legs. Downward facing dog. We want to keep our hands as wide as your shoulders. Really push the floor away, protract the shoulders, create space under your armpits. Straight line going from our fingertips to our sit bones. You can keep the knees bent, make sure that your feet are hip width apart. If flexibility allows, then by all means you can press the heels onto the ground. But if pressing the heels onto the ground makes your spine round this way, then it's better to keep the knees bent and the spine straight. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. Inhale, lift the heels. Stretch the sole of the feet. Exhale, press the heels towards the ground. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, heels towards the floor. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, press the heels back down. Last time, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look to the front. Exhale, fall forward and down, grab the opposite elbow. Relax. Here you can choose to keep your leg completely extended if flexibility allows this, or you can also totally bend both knees. What you want to pay attention here is to relax the spine.
So drop the shoulders heavy, relax your neck, allow the head to really hang loose off your neck, the weight of the head decompressing your spine. Feel this contrast between the back of your legs pulling, maybe in an uncomfortable way because it's an intense stretch, while you feel your spine also pulling, but most likely is a nice and pleasurable feeling, that of feeling the spine elongating, extending, decompressing. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. Bend the knees, belly touching the thighs. Inhale. And exhale, lift core and arms up into chair pose. You want to maintain your feet and knees hip width apart. Try to tuck in the tailbone so that our spine is straight. You don't want to flare the butt out this way, but really rotate the pelvis under so that our back stays straight, our belly button towards the spine. Shoulders away from the ears, look up. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can sit a little bit lower, maintaining our spine straight. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Release. Extend the legs, hands in front of your heart. Interlock the finger, push the palms out. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, look onto the floor and lift onto your tippy toes. Here too, don't forget to breathe. Conscious breathing, even if we're balancing. And release, heels onto the ground. Relax your hands along the body. We want to start some conscious movements, starting from the head. We start to rotate the head, making large circles with our head in one direction. We do maybe 3, 4, 5 rounds. When you finish your 4th, 5th round, bring the chin to the chest and switch direction, other side, for 3, 4, 5 rounds. You can keep your feet hip width apart, gentle bend into your knees. Finish your 4th or 5th round by bringing the chin to your chest. Interlock the fingers, place the back of your hand to the back of your, like the palm of your hand to the back of your head. And then, without pulling, just let your elbows drop in. You will feel a gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Slowly release. Lift the head up, hands onto your shoulders. We rotate the elbows forward for 8 to 10 times. And elbows back 8 to 10 times. Release the hands onto the ground. We softly keep the feet hip width apart, bend the knees, so soft knees, soft hips. Start to just swing your hands side to side, relaxing the spine. You can close your eyes and see what kind of sensation you feel here. How does your spine feel, your shoulders, your knees? Coming back to center. Reducing the movement. Feet together. We bend the knees, hands onto your knees. Rotate gently your knees for 5 times in one direction. And then in the other direction. Extend the legs. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, we lift the right leg, hands onto your hips. Point the foot, flex the foot a couple of times. Point and flex, point and flex. Then we rotate the ankle 5 times or so in one direction and 5 times or so in the other direction. Change side, shift your weight onto the right foot, lift the left leg, extend the leg with first flex and point. Maybe 8, 10 times. And then we rotate the ankle in one direction 3, 4, 5 times, and in the other direction 3, 4, 5 times. We will start, release, left foot onto the ground. We will start to move a little bit more in sync with our breath with a few sun salutations. Start feet hip width apart at the top of your mat. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, fall forward. Always feel free to bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward, maybe hands onto your shin. Exhale, hands onto the ground, step back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees onto the ground, chest and chin onto the ground. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step to the front, lift the chest up, maybe hands onto your shin. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, slowly bring the chest and hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands towards your heart. We do it a couple more times. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift, maybe hands onto your shin. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the ground. Inhale, lengthen the arms, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up, maybe hands onto your shin. You can always bend the knees. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Third time, inhale, hands up, maybe close your eyes. Exhale, fall forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the floor. Inhale, lengthen the arms into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the ground. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step to the front of the mat, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin onto the ground. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plank. We hold this plank. Try to really push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Tuck in the tailbone, strong core. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or bend the elbows back. Chaturanga. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up, down dog. A short moment here. Feel the difference with this down dog compared to the first one. Push the floor away. Open up your armpits. Always feel free to bend the knees if you need to. Try to keep a straight line from your fingertips to your hips. Feet hip width apart. Deep inhale. And exhale. Drop the knees onto the floor. Cross your feet. Lengthen the legs. Just like we started, we finish. Feet together. Flex the feet. Inhale. Both hands reach up. Exhale. Fall forward and down. See if now you can go a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Maybe hands onto the floor. Maybe hands grabbing your toes. If you feel that you need to round the spine, do that. But focus more onto the pulling behind our legs. So try to press the back of the knees onto the ground, flex the feet so that also the calf get a good stretch. Close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. See if you can make your inhales and exhales of the same length. Deep inhale. And exhale. Lift the chest. Bend the knees. Bring your buttocks closer to your heels. Drop your back onto the ground, knees to your chest. First, give it a tight squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees to the right side of your body onto the ground, one on top of the other one. Hands, fingers interlocked behind your head, elbows onto the ground. You can stay here. Just relax for a few moments. Turn your head to look at your left elbow. Slowly release, bring your knees to your chest. And now drop the knees to the left side on the floor. To the left side of your body, one knee on top of the other one. Head still behind your head. Look at your right elbow. Look at your right elbow. Then slowly bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Grabbing behind your knees with both hands. Roll yourself up to seated. Go back into a comfortable seated pose. Doesn't have to be cross-legged. Any comfortable seated pose. Close your eyes, hands onto your lap. We take one last deep breath together. Deep inhale. And exhale. Finally, take this last moment to notice how when you move with intention in a conscious way, your mind very naturally falls into focus, becomes more sharp, more attentive to everything that you're doing.
Now open your eyes. Thank you for joining this challenge. I hope to see you back tomorrow onto your mat for day 2.